Hello everybody and welcome to my next little lesson on how you too can learn to play the Biblical Lyres in your own spare room. Today I'm going to show you how to play this amazing instrument. This is a replica made by Mid-East Ethnic Instruments of the Biblical Nevel. This is a very unusual Biblical Lyre. Not much is known about it, except a few precious illustrations we have on what we call the Simon Bar Kokhba coins. Let's put this down and I'll show you what I mean. This book is called Music in Ancient Israel, Palestine by Jacobin Brown. You can get this on Amazon. Fascinating stuff. Simon Bar Kokhba lived during the 2nd century, during the time of Hadrian, and he wanted to overthrow the Roman occupation of Judea and overall the Roman coins he could find during this rebellion. He overstamped illustrations of temple vessels and, more importantly, temple instruments. He wanted to rebuild the Temple of Jerusalem, which was destroyed by the Romans in 70 AD. And this is what we're interested in. 2 pictures of lyres that presumably were played in the Temple of Jerusalem to accompany the singing of the Levitical Choir. The top coin is presumably what we call the Biblical Kinnor, which was a 10-string lyre, and there's quite a few other examples of illustrations of this as well. But this is the one we're interested in, the Nevel. And now, to me, this seems to depict the reverse of an instrument. This circular structure, presumably, is where a resonating chamber over which a leather skin is stretched. It's very similar, I think, to the ancient Greek lyre, which had a piece of taut leather stretched over a tortoiseshell resonator. And when I turn the instrument around, you can see it looks almost exactly the same as the pictures on the coins. There you go, there's the circular structure, which would be the resonator. This is open back, this one. And there's the strings, look like they're actually entering a resonating chamber, but they're not, it's just to reverse the instrument. That's a bit of background about it. For full details, please see the section in the historical details of my website, www.ancientlyre.com. Check it out. I'm going to show you next how you actually set this instrument up. If you want to buy one, I say in my website there's all links and where you can buy these amazing instruments. The first thing you'll notice, the bridge is slanted here. That's so you have the same tension for your bass string as you do on your treble string, similar to how you slant a guitar bridge. The optimum distance I found was between the bridge and the tuning peg. That's about 50 centimetres on the bass end. On the treble end, that's about 33 centimetres between where the string hits the bridge and the tuning peg, so 33 there. Another little trick I discovered as well, when I first bought the lyre, it was just plain nylon strings. Very hard to work out which note you're playing. So I had a brainwave, just like on a regular harp. You have colour coding in blue and red to indicate where the fifths and fourths are. I got some CD marker pens, and here we have it. Hard to see on this little webcam, but there we go. The second string there, which is your E, I sort of painted blue, and then we go up a fifth. That's your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, your 6th string altogether. That's I painted that red. That's your B. The 4th up from that, 6, 7, 8, 9, the 9th string, the octave E, I painted blue again. 10, 11, 12, the 13th string, your B, I painted red. So in that way, it's very easy to play very tricky tunes, because you can find your 4ths and your 5ths quite easily. CD marker pens, great things. Right, let's just show you a little tune while I've got a chance. And this is an amazing tune, and here's the plug, if I can find it. Oh yes, this tune will feature on my new little album, which is going to be on iTunes very shortly, probably about April 2010, which is called the Ancient Biblical Lyre. And here's a little picture of the Ark of the Covenant, which I managed to dig out for the album cover. So that'll be on iTunes, and also you can download it from cdbaby.com, hopefully by next month. This is track 2, and it's a very ancient traditional song, traditional melody that was sang to Psalm 114 when Israel was led forth from Egypt. I first heard this piece on this great album, which you can get from Amazon, the San Antonio Vocal Arts Ensemble, called Ancient Echoes, Music from the Time of Jesus and Jerusalem's Second Temple. And in the album notes to this one, it explains that the melody was preserved independently in the Jewish tradition as a Sephardic cantillation, that's a mouthful, and in the Christian tradition as a Latin plain chant. This suggests that the melody might have ancient roots before the Jewish faith and the Christian faith split apart, so maybe a traditional tune from about the 2nd century even, who knows? Fascinating. Anyway, here's the melody. I'll give each string a number so you can find them. So the bottom string is 1, the top string would be string 15. This starts on string 13, which is your E, which I painted red by the way. So you have 4 E's, then D, which is string 12, string 13 is E, C is string 11, D is string 12, string 13 is E, string 14 is F, string 13 is E, string 12 is D, 4 more D's, string 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, back down to your C, string 11, B is string 10, string 9 is your A, upper 4th to your D, which is string 12, C, which is string 11, then you have string 10, which is B, and your A. Beautiful, simple tune. And you can do a little accompaniment to this. If you play a 5th, that's string A, which is string 9, and string 13, which is your E. And you can play it with a plectrum as well, melody. So I'm playing A in the E, then you can play A in the F with your left hand. Back to A in the E, then you have your A and the D, and A in the E again. So a beautiful little accompaniment. Anyway, all the details on my website, www.ancientlyre.com. Bye for now.